The issue with too much protein, for the most part, depending on who you talk to, is the body can't utilize it within the body in terms of baselines from like a hormonal standpoint, things like that, which they say if X causes Y, Y causes Z, therefore X must cause Z, which you don't necessarily know. That's not what research is. So hypothetically, yes. Reality-wise, no, because the problem you run into is it's really hard to overeat it. One, most of it, if it's whole food based, you have to actually chew, depending on if you do plant-based. And then two, the potential negatives, which they always thought for years with like kidney problems and things like that, initially were a lot of studies that looked at people with pre-existing issues, and they put them on really high protein diets and said, wow, this worsens their kidney problem. Then they were like, oh my goodness, so eating too much protein is bad for the kidneys. But you're looking at like chicken or the egg, so you're already looking at somebody with a pre-existing issue, you know? What we tell people, which honestly, if you look at all the research now and if you talk to people that are like heavily in like just nutrition and like science, is it appears somewhere in the ballpark of a gram per pound of body weight or a gram per pound of lean body mass appears to be a reasonable number for most people. Females, we've gone down to give or take like 0.75, mainly because their caloric intake tends to be lower because they tend to be smaller. However, if you look at it from like an energy standpoint, if a female weighed 150 pounds and they consumed 150 grams of protein, they're still only consuming 600 calories from their protein. So that's very marginal in terms of like what their daily need is going to be. So because they're like, oh my God, all I eat is protein. Well, if you go out and you eat, loaves of bread around it, yeah, you're going to be in trouble. If you're eating lots of vegetables, which are, very low from like a caloric density standpoint, and at the same time super nutrient dense. For people who want to lose weight or maintain, we have found people can honestly settle no less than like 3/4-ish. When females tend to get under 100, they tend to start overeating, and that causes them to ultimately gain weight. Like, I think more protein is good. So all the people that are anti-protein, I listen and we try, and we have tried in person. It never works out. Body needing like 60-something grams of protein just to function. Not even like optimally function, like as a whole, like processes. And then when you talk like optimally function, like, ooh, I want to run. Ooh, I want to lose weight. Ooh, I want to build muscle or whatever. It goes up from there. So most of the low protein advocates are like, oh, this is all the body needs. Hypothetically, yes. The less active you are, and I think the healthier you are, probably the more you can get away with it.